All right, so today we're gonna do something super cool, and we're gonna blend one of your texture images with one of your selfie images. This is a really interesting part of this app, and it's one of the reasons I love Snapseed so much. So the first thing we wanna do is open your selfie, and you can do that by clicking open and open from device. And I have already favorited all the images I wanna use for this project, so I'm clicking the favorites, and you can see how easy it is to access the images without scrolling through your camera roll. So I would encourage you to do that. I'm gonna go ahead and click my selfie. I wanna crop this a bit. I wanna zoom in on the picture of me before I add the overlay. So I'm gonna go to Tools, Crop, and I'm just gonna bring it in, get rid of the logo a little bit, zoom in a little bit, and then bring the crop down. Next, I want to make this image black and white. That does not mean you have to do it, but it's something you might want to experiment with just to see how the color of the texture comes through more if your image is black and white, or maybe vice versa. Maybe you'll make the texture black and white and let the color of the selfie come through. So I'm going to go to Tools, Black and White, and there's several different preset options. You can click through and see which one works best for you. I'm going to go with the neutral. All right, now I'm ready to add my overlay image. So I'm going to Tools, and I'm gonna scroll down to the bottom row, and there you will see double exposure. Go ahead and click that, and we're gonna click the plus button on the bottom tool panel. And again, I'm going to my favorites folder, and I'm gonna pick one of these texture images. Which one should I pick? I'm gonna go with this one of the water. And right away, you can see how cool this feature is. You may want to position your texture image a little bit in a different space. You can always pinch the screen and make it bigger or smaller, or even rotate it by twisting your fingers. I really like the texture of the water, so I'm gonna try to emphasize that. And once you're happy, the next step here is to click these little tags on the bottom middle of the toolbar, and you'll see some different blending options pop up. Go ahead and click through all those to see which blending option works best for your images. This might be a different recipe depending on your photos. For me, I like the idea of this darken, but it's a little too dark. I'm gonna go with the overlay. And once you've picked the filter you want to use, the next step is to click the little eyedropper. And this lets you blend the pictures at a different ratio. So you'll see it starts off at a default of 50-50. You may want more of the selfie to come through. You're going to slide to the left. Or you may want more of the texture to blend through. So you would slide to the right. I'm going to go to the right just a little bit, but not too much. Then go ahead and click check. Finally, your blend is done, but you may want to add some contrast or brightness, or you may want to do something to the image before you export it. I'm going to go ahead and hit export, save a copy, and you'll see it process the image, and it's preserved the editing capability of this, so I can come back in and make changes. As a reminder, you can always click the two boxes with the arrow on the top and hit view edits. And here you'll see all of the things that you've done to the image. Maybe I want to go back here and delete the black and white, and then you can see what it would look like in color. I definitely like the black and white better. But good luck, experiment, try different versions of this, and use different texture pictures to see which one really adds some meaning to your self-portrait. I can't wait to see what you do.